Is this thing on? Hello everybody and welcome to Infinity Evolved Skyblock with Technojock. As you can see just behind me, the runic matrix is ready. So we just need to get ourselves one little bit of living rock and our one of the forest and pop it on there. Ah, that's nice. It will not help you dodge bullets. Excellent. I like it. Oh, I need to get rid of some of these. And I'll stack with these ones, that'll be fine. Get rid of that, that, and that. I don't have any more room in that chest. What can I take out of that chest? Not an awful lot. Also, this sticks out. Oh. Thorncraft Wand Trophy. When did I get that? I've had a wand for quite some time. Weird. Okay, I'm just going to pop it down here, along with the rest of our trophies. Here we go. And we've got some stuff cooking up in there. We've got some resonant frames cooking up just now. This is still pumping mana back in there. We're back up to about half mana pool. Yeah, pretty much bang on actually. So let's go over here. In between episodes I obviously made a bunch of warded jars. I wanted to make the void ones, but the void ones require, I won't go in there, I'll go void jar. Those ones require ender air bottles, and I haven't, in fact apparently nobody's been to the end yet. The dragon is still alive, I'm told, so yeah, we've got to sort that out sometime in the near future. Right, let's put that on top of there. Let's take that out from there. Now, there we go. One runic matrix all sorted out. I do love this. I do love it. Looks so good. I used 24. Cool. We now have the ability to infuse things. If only we had some essentia to infuse into things. Like walking around on top of these, making such a satisfying noise. Right, so I want to do some thaumaturgy. I want to be able to make a crafting scepter would be nice, and we could put that in the crafting table. We can make thaumium wand caps now. I don't have the research, but I do know that I'll be able to do that now. But I want to go back over to the other side, to the tech side briefly, because I want to sort out storage. And I'm going to get RF Tools machine frame, which does need a resonant machine frame surrounded by stone. And then I'm going to put it in here because I was reminded of something the other day, that the modular storage exists. I was watching one of Darwolf's videos, and he was using this in his 1.8 world, or 1.9, can't remember. Anyway, yeah, it's 1.8 world. No, it must have been 1.9. It doesn't matter. In any case, he was using modular storage, and I thought, hang on a minute, I'm having huge problems with my storage here because I'm avoiding doing logistics pipes. Not that logistics pipes would actually help with the actual chests, but I can use these. So I want to go straight on to using the storage module tier 3, but each tier requires a tier before it, so I need to get myself 3 chests, I think. Let's just grab a stack of wood, and let's just make a bunch of chests. Put that there. And the first one needs iron in the middle, second one needs the previous tier. So if we go iron in the middle with nether quartz on the side and gold there, and then redstone underneath. Like that, because we need a block of redstone and then 2 more. I've got a little bit extra. So we can make tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. And if we go into this thing, we can put that in there. And now we can start doing that sort of stuff. Now there's things I don't want to go in there. Actually, I really don't want the gold in there, and I don't want the redstone. So really what I need to do is do that first. But things in here, there's all this sort of stuff here that just is, I can take that out because I've made another drawer for that over there. But yeah, all of this sort of stuff that doesn't really go very many places. So if I just go be server very unfriendly at the moment and just do this. Let's just go, yeah, that can go, all of this stuff can go in here. We can put chests in there, the plastic, that. All of this rubbish, well, it's not rubbish, but all of this stuff. Yeah, that'll do. That works. Fused quartz can go in there, the glowstone covers can go in there. All of this stuff. So I'm going to go away, and I think I can probably put all of this stuff in there now. I think it would all go in there if I just happily chuck it all in there. I didn't want to take that out. Oh, really? It works in there as well? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So I'm just going to go and put all of this stuff in there. And I'll see you on the other side. Well, you join me as I have ripped out an awful lot of the dirt around here. I've left sufficient that this, you know, right up until the edge, and a little bit more on there, because I didn't actually need all of it. But it's because I didn't really have very much dirt. I do have some composting up, but it was taking far too long, so I have made a grassy area. It's walled in by the normal mana glass that I seem to be using more and more often now, and I have made this area here. The centre bit's lit up with these glimmering flowers, and I have put some grass down, and it's going to take a little while for it to do up, but there is sufficient here for the moment for me to put down my cows, and I'm going to breed these guys up, and they should have a little baby cow any moment now. There we go, excellent, but I want to get some milk. There we go, 6 things of milk. Num nums. I actually can't stand milk in real life. Although I do have it in cereal. But that's the only thing I have it in. Apart from bacon, obviously. Not daft. Right, so what do we want? We want some eggy wigs as well. Yes, we're going to make ourselves a cake. I think we'll get that, and we'll get that. And you've probably seen in my inventory or in my NEI what I am making. I'm going to be making the end cake, so I need 2 cakes. I need 2 eggs. Like that, need the sugar there, and then the wheat across the bottom gives me 1 cake, and then the other ones there gives me the 2nd cake. Excellent. So with 2 cakes, a golden apple, and 6 ender eyes, we can make the end cake. And that is how we get to the end. Now, first and foremost, I'm going to get rid of this lot, like this, and like this, and give ourselves lots more bread. And this storage is working rather nicely for me. Very NEI, very AE-like in its layout. It's just one little block there. We've got all the rest of the stuff here. This will clean us up nicely. This, I think, will work very well for us right up until the point that we get to AE. And like I say, I really didn't want to have to start learning logistics pipes. I've done a little bit with the red power ones in the past, but not a huge amount. So I want to use the end cake, but I don't want to use it quite at the moment because I know that the Ender Dragon is still going about, so we need to prep ourselves. But let's pop the cake down. I'll just put it behind here at the moment. Okay. And we need to get ourselves sorted out with better weaponry. Now, the thing that really helped me out the last time was a Signalum crossbow. It was particularly good. It was very powerful, it was very quick, but I'm not quite sure. I think it might have been taken out. Let's have a look at the crossbow situation. Yeah, I'm not seeing Signalum here, so I think they may have taken Signalum crossbow out. That's fine, we can do that. Draw speed, that's pretty long draw speed. We're looking for something pretty swift. Electrum's quite fast, 3.45. Draw speed, no. Ooh, a paper crossbow, yeah, but that's terrible. Ooh, slime crossbow, 2.6. That could be doable. We need slime crossbow limb. We can't make that. What can we make? Okay, we can make it out of Electrum. We could do the Electrum one. Steel might be interesting. Steel crossbow? That's stone. Steel. Wow, that draw speed's nasty. Silver could be a thing. Yeah. Silver is 3.75. And what was the other one? Cobalt. No, that's far too long for cobalt. Shiny, nope. It was Electrum, wasn't it? 3.45. 3.75. Lead. Yeah, the arrow speed, and that's terrible though. Okay, I think we might make ourselves an Electrum crossbow. Let's see about that. We need to make ourselves all the casts and everything for that. So let's put that up there. We do have some Electrum brass stuff. So we'll need for the crossbow body, crossbow limb. Let's grab some of that. And let's grab some. We've got sticks here somewhere. No sticks. No sticks. No sticks. I must have used them all for fences. Right. Let's go make half of that into sticks and just go make blank patterns. And we'll go down and we shall make all the stuff that we need for crossbows and whatnot. Where's that spider? Oh, I think it might be in there. Yeah. Got a little bit. Oh, we've got plenty. Had a little bit of an infestation in our dark room where we've got all the rest of the stuff down. Right, crossbow limb, check. Crossbow body, check. What's that? Shuriken, nope. We'll need a bowstring. That's just the arrowhead, we don't want that. We want fletching though, don't we? Yeah, we'll need fletching. And I think that's it, because the other things, we might need a tool rod pattern. Yeah, let's do that then. Okay, so one stone tool rod. And let's do that. I think that'll work, won't it? Is that not half? Material costs 3? 3? You're kidding me, aren't you? Oh, we don't need the... Yeah. Not going to make it out of stone, are we? That would be a bit ridiculous. We've got this tool rod, we've got that. Fletching, similarly, needs to be made out of that material. that, and crossbow limb. That should be us, right? Let's put those away in there. That'll do. And we can make the stuff for these. So we just need 3 in there, and we'll get some electrum as well. So our pattern, that is, we need material cost 4 and 5, so that's 9 for that. And electrum, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, like that. Pop that in there. And put the electrum in as well. So aluminium brass is doing quite nicely. Let's quieten things down here. There is quite a bit of spawning goes on even when this thing's off. Oh, we've got a blue slime. And despite my best efforts, the spiders do manage to climb up this. Despite the fact it's a conveyor belt, they do manage to climb up it and then they kind of bug a little bit. No pun intended. It's a little bit irritating. I can get rid of that. Like that. There we go. That should have melted by now. Yes, so aluminium brass. Pour over our tool rod, because we'll need a tool rod pattern for the bolts. And that's the body, and then this. And then electrum we'll pour out into that as well. Excellent. Great timing. So electrum bow limbs. Do we already have? Ah, that's a tough rod. And there we go. So we'll put that one back in there. I don't know what I'm going to make it out of. Might make it out of cobalt. Let's see about making the bow string as well. Have we got string in here? No. I do have plenty of string over here though. Let's see what we've got going on. Yeah, we'll grab that string. I'm not bothered about making well, how difficult is it to make an enchanted bowstring? Bowstring? Enchanted bowstring. Can I not make it? I wonder. Where's my Tinker's book to find out how to make enchanted bowstring? It's the green book, Tinker's Weaponry. There we go. Okay. We can make blaze rod shaft material for the bolts, okay. And then we pour metal over the top, so maybe cobalt or manulin over the top. I don't know if I can make manulin at the moment. Okay. Crossbow. Yeah. Bowstrings, anybody? Anybody going to tell me about how to make a bowstring? No, apparently not. What about the other books? They're in here somewhere. Materials new. Let's try that one. Bowstring, doesn't say about that. It's not going to tell me. No. Okay, let's try the other one, which is there. No. Big load of nope. Well, that's annoying. Okay, well maybe I can't make them. Maybe I can just make the normal bowstring. I know that the fiery bowstring's not in there, so maybe the enchanted bowstring's not. Or maybe I don't have the research from Thaumcraft. Maybe that's it. Maybe if I had the enchanted fabric, perhaps that might work. never mind, we've got a bowstring. We'll need to go up to the tool forge to make the rest of it. And we shall make... Oh, we need a tough rod as well. Okay. Tough binding cast thing. Dubri. And I will need 3 for that? Yep, 3 for that. Yeah. Let's just use all electrum. Who cares? 1, 2, 3. And pop that in there. Wait for that to do up. So we need, for the bolts, let's see, bolt. That's not going to help me, is it? So I need fletching and bolts. Okay. Like that. That's going to take a moment. So fletching I can make with slime leaves or feathers. Feathers might work. Slime leaves would be really good, but I don't have a slimy sapling, and I don't think I can make one just by doing this. I'll give it a go. Where's my slime? Over at the mob drops bit, isn't it? I'll try that one, and I'll try that one, just in case. Oh, it's like this. So if I take a... Nope. And nope. Ah, well. That's a bit of a shame. That's a bit of a shame. Never mind. Now, if I do that, it will give me that congealed blue slime now. So, fletching. Let's see. Fletching. So, slime leaf fletching. Slime. So, big chance. Accuracy 96. 4 big chance. Oh, slime fletching is actually really good. How do you make slime fletching? Can I make slime fletching? Slime crystal. Okay, so I need to make slime crystal. One of them is slimy mud, which is 4 of them dirt and sand. Okay, let's do that. 1 dirt. 1 sand. 4 slime. 1 slimy mud. Slime crystal. And I should be able to make it down in this thing. If I get my fletching pattern, there you are. Fletching, go there, and slime crystal, slime fletching. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. And we needed a blaze rod, 5 blaze powder in here, take those out. How's this doing? Molten electrum. It looks like we're doing okay. So this will get us the actual crossbow itself, like that. 1 electrum crossbow. Modifiers remaining 1. We'll put speed on that. Or maybe we'll put speed on that. By the time we need to repair it, we can put auto repair on. So that's pretty cool, like that. So we've got 1 blaze rod. What kind of thing are we going to put over the top of that? I suspect our only choice is going to be something like cobalt. Or steel. Steel might do. Yes, let's try steel. We've got steel in here, don't we? Where are you? Steel ingot. I've got no idea how much. I'm going to take 3. Don't imagine it's going to be more than 3 that goes over the top of this. Probably just the 1, but we'll try 3 just in case. And that'll be okay. Let's put that there and that there. This can go back in here. I really hate the noise that spiders make, you know that? I really do. They make an unspeakably horrible noise. Come on, just stop bugging. Maybe I should open up the top of that and go in there and squish them. I'm gonna give it a go. Ooh, look at them all. Look at them all. Well, that's no good, is it? You're finally coming over. I've got to watch, because there will... You know what will happen. There'll be a creeper hiding in the corner somewhere. Look at them all. How are they... Is that getting them? I think it might be getting them all. I don't know. Oh, right, anyway. I can't be bothered fiddling about with it. I'll sort it out in between episodes. Clearly my spider-proof mob trap isn't quite as spider-proof as I had first envisaged. Never mind. Right. Steel, come on. There we go. Is that not gonna pour over the top? Okay, let me try and figure out how to work this, and we'll be back in a moment. Well, it would appear that it's another case of just the book saying something that isn't reflected in the expert mode. I had a look at the various different kind of cobalt bolts and things, and they'll show you which ones can be made, and some of them cannot be made. So, yeah. So I have made a cobalt rod. And then I'm going to do cobalt covered in cobalt, because that seems to be a reasonable thing. There we go. And how much is left? 4 nuggets. So basically half of an ingot. That's a bit annoying. I will sort out the 4 nuggets in a little bit. In the meantime, we will get this bolt made. So we need to go cobalt bolt thing, slime fletching, and this gives us pretty good arrows. Let's see. That's us loading. Okay. Let's see if we can find something. Nothing's spawned in there yet. I cleared out the spiders. I opened up a little bit up here and cleared them out. So they were being very annoying. Like I say, not quite as spider-proof as I had hoped. And there is a spider in there. I wonder, can I speed this up? What happens if I grab a bunch of redstone and try and speed this up a little bit? Let's put that in there. And we'll grab some of that, and we'll go and do 7 of you, and we'll grab a bit more, and we should just be able to go in here, that in there, that in the top, that there, and that takes it down to 3.4 from 3.45. And that's us at 3.1. So yeah, that's a decent return on that. Let's turn this back into redstone, put it back in there. So we are just about at the point. We don't have anything on these ones. I could do something with a diamond and a block of gold. Unless they've taken that out, which is a distinct possibility. Let's see if that's a thing. So diamond, block of gold, and these. Yeah. Yeah, they've taken out the extras. Oh well. I'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way. That's fine then. We can do that. We can handle that. Somewhat. And I'll put the cobalt in there as well and get rid of this stuff. And I think then the next episode we will be ready to go to the end. Need to figure out how to use this end cake thing. It doesn't look like a cake to me. It looks like most of the cake's gone. I think I've got to charge it up, don't I? I think I've got to use Eyes of Ender to charge it up. Let's grab some of these. Let's see. Yeah, it's not normal ender pearls. Let's grab some of these, and we'll just do the one at the moment and see what happens. Yeah, that's what we've got to do. So that's what we'll do. We'll get ourselves sorted out for next episode. Obviously, I'm going to make some armor as well. Might need to do that before we head off to the end. But that's what we're going to do. We've got a charged porter that we've got, so we can get back here if need be, if everything goes horribly, horribly wrong. We've got a jetpack. I know it's a void over there, so we need to have our jetpack on us and fully charged. Get some armor. We'll have a decent crossbow. I'll take my good sword with me, and yeah, I think we'll get over there. We're going to grab a few Ender Air bottles, maybe take out the dragon if at all possible, and yeah, then it's good to go. But until the next time, it's have a funs from me, and I'll see you then. Bye bye.